So after creating the grid, our next step is to place the foundation. So here you can see we have a foundation, or we can say footing plan, and the scale is used 3 by 8 each equal to 1 feet. And here this is my footing, and inside is the column. So here you can see we have a section number 1. So if I just click on this section number 1, it will be open the section number 1 in the PDF. And here what is the size of the footing? 2 feet by 2 feet by 1 feet. So 2 feet is the plan dimension x and y, and 1 feet is the depth, that is the elevation. Okay. So we will go to the Revit, and we will go to the structure tab, and we will click on the isolated foundation. So click on isolated. Right now it is showing because we have used the architectural template. So in the architectural template, no structural families will be loaded, right? So we have to load the structural foundation. So click on yes and go to the English Imperial folder, and here you will be go to the structural foundation folder and go to the footing rectangular and click open. So as you can see, structural footing rectangular is now available with us. Right now what is the size? 72 inches by 48 inches by 18 inches, but we want 2 feet by 2 feet by 1 feet. So let me go to the edit type, let me go to the duplicate, let's say 2 feet by 2 feet by 1 feet. So thickness is 1 feet, tab, width is 2 feet, tab, and length is 2 feet. You can also simply click at here, change the dimension 2 feet, 2 feet, 1 feet, and simply click on OK. So as you can see, this is our one foundation. Now what we can do, we can use add grid option. We can also use the place the foundation individually like this, but it is time consuming process, right? So what you can do, you can use add grid intersection and select all the grid. So as you can see, at all the grid my foundation is placed, and just simply click on finish and going to 3D view. As you can see, this is your foundation is now available. Now in the 3D view you can see this is not displayed properly, right? So you can go to here visual style, this is our visual style, and click on shaded icon. So now this is shaded visual style is available in the 3D view. We will use shaded visual style only in 3D view. In the plan view we will use either wireframe or hidden line, that depends on the requirement, right? But we need to compare that at which grid location our foundation will be there. So as you can see, at grid number A, at all the intersection our foundation is there, but B, at here and here there is no foundation. So we will go to the Revit. At B, just we will simply remove the foundation. Then at grid number C, all these two sides. So grid number C, from here to here you can drag the selection and just remove it. Then D, all the side. E, first and third. So E from the first and from the third, and from the F, as you can see from here there is no foundation. So from here no foundation is there, but here what is written here, it is a pad footing at level 1, right? So we will select this pad footing and we will change the level to the level 1 finish floor level. Now here you can see finish floor level is not visible into the pad footing. So what you can do, from the properties, here you can see underlay. Now what underlay will be used? In the right now we are in footing plan and we want to use level 1 as an underlay, and looking to the down and just click on apply. So top level we see at base level, let's say we want to use footing, but top level, level 1, and looking to the down, now you can see the footing is now available in this view. So this is what it will be does. Underlay means base level footing, and up to top level we want to keep level 1 FFL or floor finish level, and looking to the down. Okay. So this is how you will be able to place the pad footing. Now we will see whether our footing will be placed exactly below the footing level with -1 feet and 2 feet or not. So we will go to the Revit and we will cut a one section. So go to the section, like click on the section command. This is my starting point of the section. This is my ending point of the section. This is my visibility of the section that we see up to here. Now what we can do, select, you can also flip the section from here. As you can see, this is the flipping icon. Select the section and right click and click on go to view. So now as you can see, footing level, and here if you will be apply a dimension, go to the annotate and use the dimension, like a dimension. Let's say here you can see this is I want to pick the footing line, but it is picking the level line. So what I can do here, I can use the tab key. So tab key is used to alternate the selection, right? From this point to this point, this is my 1 feet. From this point to this point, this is my 2 feet. Okay. So as you can see, as per our requirement, footing is now placed at exactly at that level. Okay, good. Our next step is, if you will be go to the PDF, our next step is above the footing there is a column, structural foundation column, and if you will be go to the plan view, you will be see the column size. Here foundation column is 1 feet by 1 feet, and here it is 8 inches by 8 inches. So at everywhere it is 1 feet by 1 feet. Here, all that location it is 1 feet by 1 feet. But only these two location it is 8 inches by 8 inches, right? So we will go to the Revit and we will see how to place the foundation. So we will go to the structure plan footing level, and then after we can go to the system tab or structure tab, sorry, and we will use the column command, that is structural column. Shortcut is CL. Okay, and then here you can see we have only steel column, but we want to place the RCC rectangular column, right, or square column. So we will go to the load family and we will go to the structural column folder. Don't go to this column folder because this is architectural column, but we want to place the structural column. So we will go to the structural column folder. We will go to the concrete category because we want to place the concrete column, and here we have the option concrete rectangular column. Okay, I am taking the rectangular because I can specify different width and height. You can also take the square column. Okay, so let's say square column because we have a same we can say length and width, that is 1 feet by 1 feet. So let me choose the square column. So square column we have only one option. Go to edit type, as you can see only B, and one is already available, that is 1 feet by 1 feet, that is 1 feet by 1 feet. So that we rename it 1 feet by 1 feet. Okay, and let me duplicate it and let's say 8 inches by 8 inches, and let's say B is 8 inches and click OK. So we have two options, 1 feet by 1 feet and 8 inches by 8 inches. So let me use 1 feet by 1 feet. Now don't start to place the column because right now it is at a depth, but let me use as a height, and height up to level 1, floor finish level. How you can identify it? If you go to this section, here you can see the height of the column is up to level 2, sorry, it is up to level 2 with a 6-inch offset. So let me use height up to level 2. Okay, and then what we will do, we will just simply click on this intersection. So as you can see, one column we have placed. Now we can go to the section command and let me create a one section. Here what is the issue? Here issue is that if you will be go to the section command by double clicking it here you can see this is 1 foot 6 inch exactly at 0 0 like here. But top offset, if I am using 6 inches, minus 6 inches. So now there is a gap between level 2 and top of the column. because here you can see we have a gap of column up to 6 inches, right? So this is, as our training is practical based, so we will follow all the practical standards project based, and we will also learn the command as well. And yes, if you have any doubt or queries, you can simply ask in the question session. So this is the one column we have placed. Now what we can do, we can go to the footing plan, selecting this column, and let me simply do the copy, constraint multiply turn on, and let's say from this intersection to this intersection, similarly here, similarly here. Okay, now what we can do, we can selecting this column, copy, and let's say from this intersection to this, and to this, and here. Similarly, selecting this, copy from this point to this point and this point. Similarly, he selecting this, copy, and from any location you can do the copy and just paste as per the required elevation or distance. And similarly, last, select this column, copy from here to here, 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 and last here. Now here our column is 8 inches by 8 inches, so selecting these two column, 8 inches by 8 inches. Okay, and let me go to the level 1, and here we do not have the column, so let me selecting this and remove the column. And as you can see, it is level 1, offset is 0, and go to 3D view. Okay, so now as you can see, we have placed all the foundation, we have also placed the column, right? Now after placing the column, our next step is to placing the structural framing, yani ki beam.